guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be reviewing Elf. This film came out in 2003 and was directed by Jon Favreau and stars Will Ferrell and James Caan. Now before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you get notified for every video, and let's just start. Let's start talking about the good. So all the actors and actors in this film, I thought they're all very good. Will Ferrell and James Caan being the standouts in the film, they were fantastic. The comedy is placed very well in this film. This film has a lot of comedic sequences, especially in the second act of the film, of course, with Buddy the Elf, or Will Ferrell's character. He is very funny in the film. But when the film wants to have an emotional sequence, it does that very well. The sequence in the end of the third act of the film is very emotional, and there's no comedy in that sequence, so I thought Jon Favreau does a great job with placing comedy as well as emotions in the film. This story is basically a fish out of water story. You have, of course, Buddy the Elf, played by Will Ferrell, who is from the North Pole, but not really. He was born on Earth, and he comes back to Earth, and he has no clue what he's doing, and it makes for a fun and enjoyable film, and it's very, very fast-paced. There are no dull moments within this film at all. So Buddy the Elf comes to Earth, and he starts messing everything up, but also making other people's lives better, which that theme and message of this film I thought was fantastic. It works for the film. Buddy the Elf goes to the mall. He fights with Santa. The mailroom sequence is one of the most funny sequences within this film because he is just dancing on the table. He's supposed to be putting mail in the slots and all that stuff, and James Caan's character invites him to work with him before, but James Caan's character gets tired of him, sends him to work at a mailroom, so basically he gets rid of him, and he messes that up. So where the emotional parts kick in is where James Caan's character tells him that, like, I wish you were never my son and all that stuff. And then all that stuff happens, and then, of course, he comes back around and says, oh, I love you, whatever, blah, 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 you're a great son, whatever. And then the way the film ends is perfect. I love the ending. The ending, it's just a perfect ending. And it makes a lot of sense for the film and for what they were trying to get to for the third act. So Jon Favreau does a great job with the ending sequence. That's about it. There's nothing bad about this film. Elf is one of the most enjoyable Christmas movies of the past decade. Is one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, and I highly recommend it, and I'm going to give Elf an A. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you can get notified for every video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.